Hey, what's up? It's AnoleDudeRamirez, and I haven't I'm sorry, first of all, I'm sorry that I haven't posted videos on my reptiles yet. It's just that I've been really busy this past week, spring break. But I am getting started. This is a video response to garyorner's competition. It's basically just to talk about my hobby and how I got into the whole reptile thing. So actually I started getting into this hobby by you guys, YouTube. Caterpillar Giraffe, Octavian 300, Muff Daddy, Tubby Snake. Those are just some of the people that inspired me, and I would be thinking, whoa, wouldn't it be awesome to own a reptile like Caterpillar Giraffe's chameleon, Octavian 300's tegu, and at first I was obsessed with turtles, and being any kind of turtle, snapping turtle, painted turtle, rare slider, yellow belly slider. I was obsessed with them, and I really loved them. But here where I live, unfortunately, it is really hard to find turtles. So I started looking at something else, and I came upon this lizard called the green anole. And I started doing research, and I learned more about them. I watched videos on them. I got carrier sheets from the pet store. I would go to the stores, and I would see them, and I just became hooked on the green anoles. So I decided that was going to be my first reptile. I'm not one of those people that, I see something, I see a reptile, and I just go to the store and get it. I do my research first, and I got that from Caterpillar Giraffe. Thank you, Rainey. For me, reptiles is something that, a hobby. It's, one of my top priorities in life. Reptiles are awesome, and there's nothing no one can do to take them away from me. There's nothing people can convince me to not get them. People can't convince me that snakes are bad and stuff. Animals are animals. Let them be. This whole hobby, I've only been in this hobby, say, about a year, and reptiles have had a huge impact on me. Like reptiles can be like dogs and cats. They can listen too. You necessarily don't need a dog and a cat to talk to when, how much people do. I talk to my reptiles, especially my leopard gecko. Reptiles are something for me that and I evolved, sort of. I was a big fish person, turtles, sea life. And now I'm a big reptile person. But I still love my turtles. I still love them. This passion is an awesome passion. And so many people around the world are into this hobby. And garyorner, this is a great competition and all for the HR 669. Really gives them a chance to see how much we love our reptiles, how much I love my reptiles, and how devastated I would be if something would happen to them. A lot of people go to the pet stores. A lot of people don't consider this a hobby. A lot of people just go to the stores and they get the reptile that they like the most without doing research. I'm not that kind of person. Reptiles to me are sacred. Reptiles are have a big chunk of my life. Let's just put it that way. Reptiles are like the most amazingest thing on earth. They were here before us, and they always will be here. There's nothing no one can do to kill them all off. Reptiles are just fucking awesome. There. I love reptiles. I love my reptiles, and I am so looking into the future to getting more. I want my collection to grow more, but right now I take one step at a time, looking through stuff. I don't have as much reptiles as, Rainey has or as Octavian 300 has, but I'm getting there. even though I'm new to this hobby, I certainly can relate to a whole bunch of people here on YouTube. I had lost reptiles, but, still, just because I lose one reptile doesn't mean that I'm going to stop considering this a hobby. No, it happens to everybody. Don't let one loss of your reptiles stop you from, persuading on this big, ginormous journey of keeping reptiles. Reptiles are always going to be there for me, and I'm always going to be there for my reptiles, no matter what anybody says. And that's the way it's going to be.